Hello and welcome back to ladies and gentlemen of YouTube and the world. So I am doing another review for a new show that came out on DisneyPlus today, The Book of Boba Fett. So I'm all ready to go. I'm wearing my new Boba Fett shirt that I got from my grandparents this Christmas, and I'm wearing my Mandalorian hat, and I am feeling super excited. So, oh my god, guys, we've been waiting for the show to come up for a very long while, and now the hype is here, the excitement is there, and now I'm gonna watch the show and give you guys my full-on review, what I like about it, and but before I get started, if you guys are basically new or you just guys are returning to the comic show, don't really want to do. I never just do the channel reactions, movie reviews, so me for go see movies in theaters, or when I do reviews for Disney Plus, Netflix, and etc. So stay tuned for future videos for me doing more reviews, and I'm going to be doing a lot more. And then sometimes I'll do theater videos, unboxing videos, and gaming videos on my channel. So stay tuned for more exclusive content for that in the future. And yeah, so I have been waiting since yesterday to do. I wanted to stay up last night till 12 in the morning and actually do a video, but it's just like I was getting too tired, and it was just like, yeah, I wanted to go to bed and I want to get some sleep done, just in order for me to do this video for you guys today. And oh god, I am just super pumped with what's gonna happen. And this is only just the first episode. I would have thought they would drop like a few like they did in the last few shows. But no, it's just one episode. I like it the fact it says season 1, episode 1, and then chapter 1. I just laughed as I just saw that. I was like, oh, it was great. It's freaking great. But yeah, so I think the last time we saw Boba Fett was in Mandalorian season 2 when we got to see him in one or two episodes near the close to the end of the season, and it was good. I mean, we got to see him come back from the dead. Well, we all know he didn't actually die from the Sarlacc pit from from the Star Wars movies. But yeah, so it's gonna be kind of cool to see what's gonna happen, and yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna watch it, and then after I'll give out my review for the show and the first episode. So see you guys a little later. Alright, so welcome back to another part of the video. So I have fully watched the first episode of Book of Boba Fett. Now, before I get started, I'm just gonna send out some of those disclaimers out there. I know I've been hearing that a lot of people there is mixed reviews for the show. Like a lot of people say it's not too action packed. There's no blaster fires or freaking lightsabers or whatsoever. But the first episode is basically about how Boba Fett escaped from the Sarlacc pit from the Return of the Jedi, and then he was able to escape from you know, from its from its insides, and then basically we got to see how from the beginning we got to see him inside of a bacta tank. It showed Jabba's palace, and it flew it right inside. We see him in this bacta tank where he's healing himself, and then he's having flashbacks from Attack of the Clones, how his father got decapitated from Mace Windu, and then we got to see him pick up his father's helmet, look at it, and then it leaks forward, and then we see him in the Sarlacc pit, and then he wakes up, he turns on his light, and then he sees a stormtrooper. He pulls out like an oxygen tank with the stormtrooper, hooks himself up so he can breathe, and then he was able to punch himself through a hole from the inside the guts of the Sarlacc, and then he fire his flamethrower, and he was able to burst out. So my thoughts of being how long was he in there? Because once he got out from the flashback, the ship in the background that Jabba was in, when Luke and Leia had shot that cannon in the back in the Return of the Jedi, it got destroyed. The entire ship was stripped from parts. And then it's still totally wrecked down. It's slowly it's been sliding itself inside the sands. So how long has he been in there? So sources, I've been hearing from sources that he's been in there for 5 years, and it's 5 years prior after this. So maybe he's been in there for 5 years. Maybe he was in there for maybe a little less, but I don't know for certain because apparently, I remember I looked it up a long time ago. Apparently, you can actually survive. Apparently, you can last in the Sarlacc stomach for 1,000 years, and I don't know if he'd be in there for that long. So I think he was probably in there for 5 years, and he just suddenly just woke up, and then he grabbed the that oxygen tank from the stormtrooper, got out, used his flamethrower, sprawled out, looks around, and then after Jawa showed up and they see him, they totally stripped him off of his armor, and now he's practically almost naked, but he still has this like overall clothing, and then Tusken Raiders showed up. Tusken Raiders took him, fed him, and then he got back into a little bit of a health kind of a way. And then we got to see like how he was, he's still on Tatooine, still got captured, and basically the Tusken Raiders kept him captive for a very long while. And we got to see like some childlike Tusken Raiders trying to beat him up while he's tied up to a freaking like stone pillar, and I thought it was kind of interesting, kind of way like how he survived through all that, content and torture from the Tusken Raiders. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then after it went to the, in the present where he wakes up in the back of the tank, he's all healed up, and then he becomes the next crime lord of the underground, which I kind of was right on the process of when I first did the reaction for the trailer. So I kind of figured like, okay, that's probably what he's gonna go for. He's become the next crime lord, like how Jabba was in the Return of the Jedi in the old movies. So he's taken over. So basically, a few people come and try to bargain and try to like trying to work for Boba, and it's kind of funny because you remember those old bloated pig-like guards. Well, there two slaves showed up, and he Boba asked them, "I know you were loyal to your old boss, but will you be loyal to me?" And then they bowed down to Boba. I was like, "Oh, that is awesome!" So now those creatures are gonna be loyal to Boba, but there is only two of them. So like, what happened to the other ones? Are the all the other kinds of those pig like things dead, or are those the only ones left? I don't know, but no, but he has two guards to like look after him. But he goes to this one place called Moss, not Moss Isley. I think it's Moss Elza. Yeah, I think it was called Moss Owsla. I think I remember correctly. And it's a big giant city, and I think it's like a giant spaceport kind of place. And then he goes there trying to like make a deal with a Twilight a very beautiful female Twilight. He tries to make a good deal, trying to become like the best crime lord that he can be, and he was able to give his helmet to some two other Twilights, and he was able to get like a whole bunch of like credits. And then when he I don't remember exactly what kind of a deal he was trying to look for. I think he was trying to it's like, hey, I want to be the big boss around here, and I want you to pay basically pay me. And I think the place that he went to, I think he actually owns it now. So and then they were able to give him money, the credits, and then he started to exit out, and then a group of these like weird like thugs with freaking huge shields ambush Boba and Fennec Shard, played by what's her Ming Wang? No, Ming Wong, or I can't pronounce her real name probably. It's Ming Wen. Wen. Ming Wen. Yeah, I think it's Ming Wen. Yeah. But yeah, she's been a great actress lately. I mean, she's been in a lot of shows in the past. She was also in Agents of Shield. I don't remember her name, what her character name, what in that show was again. It's been a while because I used to start watching it a long time ago. And I can't, and I stopped, and I can't, and I need to go back and finish the show. I mean, I'm still a long ways from finishing it, but yeah, so she plays Fennec Shang. She's like one of the other famous bounty hunters. So, but yeah, so he gets ambushed. He drops his helmet with all the credits, and then a whole bunch of people around the area took all the credits, and then he gets badly injured by these group of thugs, and then those pig like guards come by, help out to like attack him out of the way, and then he asks them to take me to my back to tank at my palace, and they drag him away to his back tank, and then he gets hooked up, and then he starts to go back into the flashbacks, and he goes, and then we get to see like basically like how he survived through for the Tusken Raiders, and there's this one child like Tusken Raider took him and another alien. I don't remember what that alien's um um kind's called again. It's what is that one where Han Solo killed in episode 4, The New Hope, when he was trying to like get Luke and old Ben Kenobi to fly out of the system. That one with the weird ears and with the bug like eyes. I can't remember what their species is called again. I played the games a lot and I can't remember what they were called. It's on the tip of my tongue at the moment. God damn it! I can't think. You guys can say it in the comments. I can't. I know it, but I can't think of the name at the moment. It's like it's on the tip of my freaking tongue. But yeah, so it's him and so it's Boba and that alien dude. So, and he was that alien dude was alerted to Tusken Raiders the first time he had the flashbacks, and then Boba in the last flashback told him, "Why did you alert the others about me trying to escape?" And then remember that dog like thing that the Tusken Raiders have? He actually hurt it badly in the first flashback, and then he was able to say sorry to it when the child Tusken Raider took him out to the out in the wastelands to like find water and find stuff like that, and then they were then he was trying to say sorry to that little dog like thing, and he said, "No offense, I was just trying to survive for myself." Basically, was what he was saying, and then they were looking for like these like the circular type things in the sands for water. I was like, really? Why would it be these like circular things inside deep in the sands you can actually drink for water? It's kind of interesting how they survived in the Tatooine in kind of the way. And then when they were searching, that one alien dude it came across like a scaly like claw in the sand. This big creature with 4 arms pops out, starts attacking them, and then the alien dude dies, and then it goes after that childlike Tusken Raider, and Boba was free from from the chains, and he was able to wrap it around the neck of the creature, trying to strangle it with the freaking spiked chain, and he was able to murder it with how tight he was going, and then the child Tusken Raider took the head of the creature. I don't know what that thing was. It was freaking vicious. It looked really awesome. I was like, what kind of a creature? I've never seen that creature before in Tatooine ever. I mean, I've seen the movies a whole bunch of times. It's like, where did this creature is been? Where's his been hiding? But yeah, so it took the head of that creature to back to the camp. It showed everyone, thinking that it's like, oh yeah, I killed it, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't think the chieftain of the camp believed the child, but he thought Boba Fett did it, and he gave him Boba Fett that water canteen thing, and he was able to drink it, and then I think by time Boba Fett is gonna try to give truce to the Tusken Raiders, like I mean no threat, I'm just trying to basically like get back to my senses so I can leave. So I think by the next few episodes, he's when we see more flashbacks, I think he's gonna try to convince like the chieftain that he's a changed man and he wants to like become the next maybe at one point maybe he tells him I want to be a crime lord of Tatooine, and he takes the throne of Jabba's palace and he makes it his own. So I think we get to see a little bit more breadcrumbs through the show, like how he progressed to become the next ruler of Tatooine, of the underground, of being the crime lord. And I just thought that's pretty kind of cool. And then eventually, I think I've probably like a few years passed, and and then he becomes the next Jabba, and then everyone's gonna try to like come and try to like, okay, we're gonna follow your lead, and we're gonna see where it goes. So I liked it. The episode was great. I absolutely where it's going. So John Favreau, I know you wrote it and directed it. So keep up the great work. I can't wait for the next episode next Wednesday. And it was awesome. I liked it. So this is my review. So I'm gonna give it a. I know there's been a lot of mixed reviews for this, like I said earlier, and I'm just gonna give it. I know it's like 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10. Probably just gonna give it a. I'll give it like a. I'll give it an 8 point. I'll give it an 8.7 out of 10. So it was good. It was actually really fun. I liked how we got to see like how he escaped from the Sarlacc pit and then came out from fresh air. He's probably been in there for a very long while. You know, apparently I remember because if you're in a Sarlacc pit, it takes a long time for them to digest their food. So he can be in there for like a good like a few years and not be like eaten like right away. So that's probably why it's 5 years prior from the Return of the Jedi. So he's probably in there for 5 years, still hasn't been like digested. And as soon as he woke up, he's like, oh, it's like, oh, I'm still in this freaking creature. It's like I gotta fight my way out. But it was cool. I liked it. I can't wait for the next episode. So keep up the great work, John Favreau and Dave Filoni too. Yeah, I think Dave Filoni helped out in the way too. I think he was a producer. So, but yeah, I enjoyed it. This is my review for the Book of Boba Fett. So, stay tuned for more content for the comic show. There's gonna be a lot more Star Wars um, videos in the near future. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you guys get notified when I do post on the Comic Show. I'll be doing more Book of Boba Fett reviews every Wednesday until the show's over. And I don't know how many episodes are going to be exactly, but I'll let you guys know on the next video when I do next. So that concludes it. So wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good night, good afternoon. I'll catch you guys next time on the Comic Show. And peace out. And it's almost gonna get close to New Year's, so happy New Year's. And I'll be sure to do a video on that day if I can. But I can't make any promises. So see you guys later, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out. And oh yeah, and look at my shirt. This is the full way of me when I express myself being a Boba Fett fan. And I hope you guys like it. And see you guys next time.